if I make a mistake, I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just get better, you know. Um, so you have to approach it with that mindset. Video is never going to be perfect, and you're always going to get nasty comments or just people disagreeing with you. But as long as the majority are positive, then you can be assured you're on a okay track. And of course, like keeping in mind like constructive feedback. But for planning a video tutorial, I kind of just jump into it. I have an idea of what I want to do. Usually it's in a niche tutorial that most people haven't done, or there's a few videos on. And I just go heads in and try to make a quick prototype to test out the functionalities. And after I make sure it works, I just create like a little project around it so it's a little more professional for the video. So to have more structure, I don't have a script or anything. I just go with the flow, and I just have little bullet points like do this and do this, so I don't forget the exact flow. And I just, when I hit the record button, I just start talking whatever comes to my mind.
So yours aren't as scripted as much. It's more just top points and knowing what you want to get in the video.
Yeah.
And when researching, you're kind of just winging it to see if stuff works. And if it works, it works.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I could never do that. That's why I haven't touched tutorials, because it's like I gotta know what I'm doing. But no, that's awesome to hear that you just kind of wing it, and they come out like brilliantly. Like I've watched like especially the input system stuff, because that confused me so much when it came out.
That's why I like teaching people. Like I had trouble like understanding stuff, so in my mind I break it down into the bare pieces. Like why does this work? Why does that work? And I just make sure to explain that while I'm talking. I try to think while I'm talking, okay, this person that's watching me, like replaying it in their head, like, would they understand what I'm saying? Would this be understandable for any beginner for the most part? Obviously, some previous experience necessary, like coding. I'd like my content to help them feel more confident on what they're doing. So not just approaching what they're doing blindly and copying it just for the sake of getting it to work, but actually understanding what they're doing so they can later reproduce it without the help of a tutorial more easily. And also it's always nice seeing people's like games, and they're like, oh, thanks, I used the input system because of you in my game. And I'm like, this is a cool game. Yeah, just seeing people's creations come about by using some of my videos is really cool. A nice plus.